Joe in real life. Day 47 of the Burpee War. I'm out in the woods doing my morning constitutional, and I just walked into 100 million spider webs. So I'm going home. I'm gonna walk around my sanitized neighborhood instead. I don't like spiders. And I definitely don't like 100 million spiders. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I know I'm gonna do burpees. And it should be like a rest day from the lifting. Maybe I'll do that, maybe I won't. You know? I'll do what I want. I'm a man. So yeah, I guess stay tuned and we'll find out together. Okay, 47 burpees. I'm doing it time lapse again, hoping this doesn't buzz out in my voiceover. I got them all done in about hair under 5 minutes. So a pretty good clip, but nothing to destroy myself. Just getting the body warm. Gonna do some Ben Patrick knees over toes upper body stuff today. In hindsight, it was a really good workout, and I need to figure out a way to cycle his stuff in more seriously. You know, I don't find his lifts emotionally very satisfying, but when you're right, you're right. And he's right. Like, there's no two ways around that. It's just a really smart end range of motion training protocol. And I say it later in the video, but it does tickle a little bit of my yoga teacher background. You know, it's very yoga-like. So yeah, that's that. Okay, burpees done. I'm goofing off today. I'm gonna do some Ben Patrick upper body stuff. You probably know him as the knees over toes guy. He's got some good ideas that I don't implement anywhere near enough. So set one, dead hang pull-ups to failure. I'm going all the way down to a passive position. And then up, chin over bar. Ideally a little higher, but we'll see. So yeah. And then I'm gonna do some other screwball movements for upper back and shoulder health and strength. You'll see, you're gonna like it. Is that a good spot? Let's find out. Yeah, you can see. All right. $11, better than I thought. The dead hang makes it a lot harder. Come to a complete passive position, really gasses you out. Next up, I've shown you this piece of crap before. I don't know what it's called, screwball shoulder move. That's what I write in my notes. Pick a light weight, a slow eccentric, the downward movement. I'd say somewhere in the 2 to 4 second range. Pop up hard if you want. You go to somewhere in the ballpark of failure. One hip open, one square. I like to go down slow. Honestly, the only reason I do it slow is because it helps me to get to failure faster. This one's pretty rough, but not in the usual sense. It's like rough in that it's an awkward muscle, and it just hates it. I don't know what rep I'm on. I stopped counting, honestly. I go to a feeling, and I'm just about there. This is only 10 pounds. Really humbling. And I might have had one more, but that's the ballpark of failure. You get the idea. I'm gonna review the tape, count my fucking reps, and do the other side. This is a new exercise. Posterior delt rhomboid traps. First time I'm doing it. I'm picking 10 pounds, we'll see. I have no idea what it's called. I'm gonna call it screwball shoulder fly. That's what I'm gonna call it. A little hard to set up. You're it's like you're lazing in a Victorian painting. You got this guy. You wanna make sure you're completely sideways so you lose your balance. You do these guys. Straight up. And see, I already tried to lean forward to cheat. You want to keep tension on the muscle the whole time. Pretty cool unilateral movement in that usually when you hit your upper back and rhomboids, it's both sides at the same time. 10 pounds is too heavy for me. But unilaterally, you can really feel the muscle working, and I need a lighter weight. This is too heavy. That's it. Same deal. Get the other side. Whew, that one smoked me. Pretty good movement. This next one is the literal worst. I'm super weak at this. I'm gonna use these 5-pounders. Honestly, it's too heavy. I should use 2.5-pound plates, but my pride won't let me. And what we're basically doing is raising our arms. I'm gonna lay on this bench and raise my arms like this. Really fries the upper back. For me, it's supposed to hit your lower lats. I don't feel it in my lower lats at all. That's just life, I guess. So I'll show you. I like to hold at the top a little, just because it's awful. Probably you couldn't tell because I was face down in my mat, just kind of sobbing gently, but that's really rough, really rough. Now you need equipment for that one. You can do it standing in like a good morning position, but it just doesn't work the same. You could also do a similar thing on your belly on the floor. I don't know why that wouldn't work, honestly. There's no reason that shouldn't work. Your range of motion will be a lot less, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna hit those same muscles. And I was being smug earlier and I said I don't feel that in my lats at all, or my traps at all. I definitely did today. So it's first day. First time for everything. Last movement's face pulls. And then I'll start at the beginning and do the whole thing 2 more times. It's a pretty great pulling workout, pretty great. Upper back, shoulders. And it doesn't wipe you out, you know? Like, I'll feel really good all day because of it. The next 2 rounds, I obviously don't go quite as hard just because I won't be able to, A. And the point isn't to cash your body out for the day. It should give you energy, if anything. I mean, the first time you do it, it won't. But, you know, in general. Face pulls, in my mind, it's like if you were to ask a 3rd grader what exercises you would do to work your posterior delts and upper back, this is the exercise they would guess. They would just invent it on the spot. I take a band, I throw it over my pull-up bar, and I pull them towards my face. And I try to keep my thumbs kind of thumbs-upping, pointing back. Try to keep my fist at least elbow distance, kind of like you're being a cactus in Animal Crossing. For you dorks out there. And yeah, and try to find a good spot for this. It's perfect. It's never been done better. Here, I'll show you. 15 to 25 reps. We're going for blood flow, like the Wenning warm-up. And yeah, I was gassed out pretty good on those. Those were weak. The other stuff I hit pretty hard, so it makes some sense. That's Ben Patrick's stuff for upper body. I know I'm not following his program exactly. I just watch his YouTube and poach stuff. But he's a really fun guy with a lot of really cool ideas. I can't recommend his material highly enough. You know, he has a yoga sensibility in that he works full range of motion. He's not afraid of stretching. He's not afraid of long holds. He's not afraid to put his body in awkward and uncomfortable positions to get the results he wants. So his material's a natural fit for me. And also, seeing as I've been focusing more and more on lifting heavy weights, his kind of weighted stretching, which he would hate that term, but it is in a way weighted stretching, is a natural fit for someone who's maybe just a little too bendy to safely be a power lifter. This is Joe in real life, and this is kind of an in-between day. I'm not pushing any goals specifically. You know, I'm not doing the meat and potatoes workouts, so I do this stuff to keep me supple and affable old man. That's it for today. I love you idiots. Be kind to each other. I'm gonna work hard on that too. We'll do it together.